to be filled, an atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides, a treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. This is promising. Delivers across. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Could move up a gear here. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Goes for goal! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. That was a given. It always was.
I just think it's clever positioning from...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And this has gone, presumably for offside. Gets it back. Fabinho.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Goretzka. Sane. Loses his balance and loses the ball. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Goretzka has created one goal already. Fabinho. Now a chance to break. Plays it out to the flank. Defence has got rid of that. Get a throw in. Sorted that out. Has a hit! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Neuer did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
Brazil grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Marquinhos. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's played forward. And he's cut it out. Sané.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
It's come loose. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Fabinho. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Keeper has beaten it away. Gnabry. Gnabry plays it forward. He gets past his man, and the flag has stayed down. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. To review the first half.
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Brazil head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. And the game has already resumed here. Fabinho is fouled. Marquinhos. Played back in. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Has gone out. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. A chance! Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Chooses to go back. Oh, shot at goal! Oh, didn't catch it right. And this could be a German counter. Fabinho. Tries to get it forward quickly. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It is quite a run he's making here. Lovely bit of skill there. Looking for a decent ball in. Tries to swing it in. And he just whacks it away. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Is there any support? He might not need it. Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. Fabinho battles to win it back. Goretzka looking to break out here. Gets on the end of it. Hits one! Goal! Germany! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Danilo. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's played forward, gets into a dangerous position. Fabinho. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, some tackle that. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Brazil making another change here. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And he's there to clear it.
Germany are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Attempts to play it through.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Has a goal! No mistake! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy level.
Has a pop! And the ball, he can pounce on that. On the balls, he's gone for it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Germany are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Vinicius Junior. He's coming on the right now. What's on? Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's Neymar. It's one! Oh, yes! It's This could well be it! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball...
And that's that! Brazil have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through.
Has a pop!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
And it's Sané. Goretzka. What a throw in. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Kimmich.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about. Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Goretzka. Vinicius Junior. Beautifully done. Brazil, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Looks to thread it through. Well played, he saw that coming. Kimmich. Brings it forward. Oh, good take in a good area. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Sané ready to try one. Sané! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And through to the goalkeeper. Well, they could break here. And the shot! Gnabry. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's found its way to him. Sané. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually... he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Marquinhos. Oh, he's found him in space! Neuer catches it safely. Marquinhos. Tries to get it forward quickly.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gnabry does well there, alert.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Kimmich drives it forward. And it's Sané. Forward it goes. Played into space out wide. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards to open the scoring. Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
And it only...
there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. It still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
That's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Brazil come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. Here it is now, shot and the finish! It's there! And this is getting better and better. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Brazil have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Germany get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Well positioned to make that interception. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a loose ball. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And here's Sané. It's a brilliant interception.
Germany showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And here's Sané. Oh, shot at goal! And another time! It's a goal! Germany are all square. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Gets wrestled off the ball. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Right through the middle. Just the goalkeeper. Hits one! Tries a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Marquinhos, and it's played forward. It's a throw-in. Fabinho. What an adventurous run from a defender. Diving header! That's a real chance missed.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that one.
Brazil have it back and they can go again. And he just whacks it away. They've played it short. And he's cut it out.
Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Rudiger hoists it forward. Kimmich. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Just brushed off the ball there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well read, he sorted that out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
And that will be the final act. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So it's just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Alexandro, especially on the overlap down that left-hand side. He can swing in.
Hits one! Tries to get it forward quickly. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Alexandro. Intervention was very necessary. Marquinhos battles to win it back. A real chance to break. Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Gets it back. Vinicius Junior. He's pinged one through here. Can he get the shot away? Great challenge, time to perfection. Vinicius Junior. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Here it comes. Going through.
Germany have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, That's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Marquinhos gets it away. Up to meet it! Good delivery. No joy.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Neuer sends that a long way. It's a loose ball. Vinicius Junior plotting from out on the right-hand side. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Goes for goal! Well, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Alexandro plays it forward. Back into the middle. And now they can launch a counter. Over to the left. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And it's Sané. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He came in hard, very hard. Looking to force his way through. Has a pop! Danger averted for now. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. They've got a corner here. Too much distance on that. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Vinicius Junior.
Germany really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Has a pop! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Looks to dink one in. And there's the end of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we're off again.
Brazil don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Alexandro. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Chance to break. That has put a stop to that. Goretzka. Driving up, it's Goretzka! It's off target and by quite a way.
Germany know they can rely on the counter and they've just expressed a warning.
Sané. He's got through, and he's onside. He's got away. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Forward it goes. Looks to thread it through. Looking for space out wide. He's left his man. And that's been levered clear. Here comes another cross. And it's played forward. The sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition, and already has actually.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Nicely measured pass. And the finish! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Fabinho. Danilo. Fabinho. Hits one! And it's been taken short.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Gets away from his opponent. Oh, nice touch. Quick run, has a hit! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Germany are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. You can get that clear. And that's a throw.
Brazil are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
He gets past his man, up for the header! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. And here's Neymar. And the shot! In it goes! Brazil are back in business. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Germany, what looks to be a decisive lead, going for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Hoists it forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Fabinho. And here's Neymar. So that's it. It is all over. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He hits one! Gnabry. Kimmich doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gnabry. Ball through needs to be good here. Gets up to head it! Tried. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Played out to the right. He's got away. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. That's a throw. Tar.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men.
And the shot! Goal! Germany!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's gone for it! Goal!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Gnabry. Sané. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Goretzka with the slide tackle there. And this could be a German counter. Sané plays it forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Marquinhos. That could spell trouble. He's left his man. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Gnabry is the guilty party there. Marquinhos. Forward it goes. That's a throw. Kimmich plays it out to the wing. Up to meet it! Goal! Germany! And they get themselves in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Germany go into the lead. Mathieu. It's a promising ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Alexandro gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Kimmich drives it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Now it's Gnabry! Oh, great save, real class.
Gnabry sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
There will be a throw-in. Forward it goes. Hit into the mid. Shot at goal! Not this time.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Vinicius Junior. Goretzka. Gnabry. Oh, good interception. Dashing forward at pace. Vinicius Junior. Looking for space out wide. Gets away from his opponent. Good take, and he's had a look. And Sonny! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Defending of the desperate variety. Out to the left it goes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's got options out wide. And the half-time whistle goes. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Alexandro. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Just brushed off the ball there. Mattia. Chance to break. Goretzka. Goretzka goes looking. Mattia. Vinicius Junior. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gets it back. And the counter is on.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
turns and goes back. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Gets the better of his man. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Alexandro drives it forward. And it's Gnabry. Done very well to intervene. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
The referee's awarded a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Brazil are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It wins. Chance! No mistake! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Brazil are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's the clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Neymar, he's made sure that that won't get through. Well played, he saw that coming. Kimmich plays it forward.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Neymar. Fabinho. Chance to shoot! To get it forward quickly. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Finds himself eased off the ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Loose ball, who's going to get there?
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That intervention was very necessary. And that's it. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Brazil can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well played, he saw that coming. Nicely measured pass. He's got the goes for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the...
Oh, real danger here!
Fabinho. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta spreads it towards the left. Fabinho. Gross.
Sané. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta goes up and over. And it's Fabinho. Brazil, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Lucas Paqueta.
He's there to receive it.
Over to the left.
He's there to get rid. Gnabry. Looking to break out here. Brings it forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's a brilliant interception.
Fabinho. Look at the defender bombing forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Played it short, receives it in a good position. Turns and goes back.
Germany have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Forward it goes.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Alisson can claim that.
Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Defence has got rid of that. And he's cut it out.
Fabinho. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. Dashing forward at pace, hoists it forward. Now it's Gnabry, he's left his man, Gnabry! And that has been clubbed away. Vinicius Junior, this could spell danger. Has a goal!
A great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Defending of the desperate variety. Gets the better of his man. Great challenge, timed to perfection. And it's played forward. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Brazil have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
And it's Gnabry. Now it's Sané. Vinicius Junior. Fabinho. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gross. Oh, shooting chance! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Rudiger goes looking. Vinicius Junior is being picked on here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Gnabry. Gnabry plays it forward, and now the breakaway. He could be... And Sané!
Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Sané did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Lucas Paqueta with the slide tackle there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Gets up to head it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Lucas Paqueta certainly did his utmost to keep that down, but he couldn't quite engineer the right control.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. A play for a throw. Gnabry. Tries to get it forward quickly. Fabinho did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And it's Fabinho. It is a corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Danilo drives it forward. Neymar gets away from his opponents. Cut out in the nick of time.
Brazil really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And there's a long ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Got changes here from both sides, in fact. 2 changes being made right now. Cleared away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Neymar. He came in hard, very hard. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's Casemiro.
Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And a real chance to break the deadlock. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for it! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And now they can launch a counter. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Finds himself eased off the ball. He's got options out wide. Tries to get it clear. And he's there to cut it out. Casemiro plays it out to the wing.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Brazil, that's a foul, no two ways about it. Marquinhos, Danilo. Ball's out on the left now. Loses his balance and loses... And that is that. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Tries a shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Laporte can get it clear. Big chance! Knocks it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Alexandro. And it's Alexandro. Marquinhos. Tries lifting it over. Back into the middle. Has a goal! And the follow-up! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rodri goes looking. Tries to get it forward quickly. Alexandro gets the better of his man. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Gorgeous control there. Turns and goes back. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Marquinhos demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Just brushed off the ball there. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? And it's played forward. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He's in space and looking for options. Fabinho. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Has a pop! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lovely feet. Cleared away. They've played it short. Up to meet it! He's missed, but not by that far.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Struck goes for goal, and they go for it! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Brazil break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
A buccaneering run from the defender. Heads it! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Lovely bit of skill. He is not one readily to admit defeat. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's looking to get there first. Rodri. It's a brilliant interception. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Looking to get within range. First 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Brazil are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. Over to the left. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Lucas Paqueta, and he's going long. Chooses to go back. Rodri. Out to the right. Done very well to intervene. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Vinicius Junior. Fabinho. Brazil are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Fabinho is the guilty party there. Forward it goes.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Now, this isn't the time to talk about risks now. Brazil have a free kick. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Lucas Paqueta. It's come loose. Now the counter. He's through the middle. He's through, now is he in? Goal kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gets it into the middle.
Spain look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
Oh, good interception.
Spain have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Plays it out to the wing. That is terrific skill.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Marquinhos gets into the right position to intercept. Neymar. Vinicius Junior provides an outlet. He's got away. Vinicius Junior has a shot! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Brazil grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Rodri plays it long, and it's been given away. Fabinho tries to get it forward quickly. Cuts it out. Rodri. Just 5 minutes left. Got a decisive goal here. What an adventurous run from a defender. Knocks it away. Looking to break out here. Rodri. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hoists it forward. A real chance if he can get through. He's got the ball, he's got the space, and the finish! Off the post. It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
It's a long ball, and it's not hit its target. The referee has seen enough. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Brazil were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
Hits one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Gomez. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Dijk.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Oh, great ball! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
So it is still 0-0. That'll be a corner. They've played it short, and it's Gomez.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Van Dijk cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Gomez. Back to the keeper and go again. Hoists it forward. It'll be a throw-in. Gomez. Over to the left. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And here's the chance to counter. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes gets it out to the wing. Crowd calling for him to shoot. That's gone a long way up and away. Emenike. That's a decent ball. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's been taken short. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Foot in. Liverpool have a free kick. Van Dijk. And here's Mohamed Salah. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. That Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising. And it's half-time here. So neither team has broken through. But certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case.
And the finish! Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Liverpool draw first blood here.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Maguire. De Ligt. Forward it goes. The referee's awarded a free kick. Bruno Fernandes having a look.
Well, this is a very real chance, and should it go in, it could be a big game changer.
Brilliant save from Alisson! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Header! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's Salah. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Maguire. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a loose ball. Has a pop! And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. But not by that far. Knocks it away. Shaw. A really good feat. Bruno has a pop! Hit into the middle. Massive leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And that's been won straight back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it
shoots! And another time! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Mathieu. Liverpool have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Mohamed Salah. Shaw. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And he's going long, right through Emenike! And it's Shaw. Can't get the better of his opposite number. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Cut out in the nick of time. Shot at goal! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Chiesa. What an adventurous run from a defender.
Liverpool are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Keeper's ball. Chiesa. Jones did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Now a chance to break. Gomez gets rid without sophistication. Could have here their final chance. Away from immediate danger. Oh, good interception. Danger averted for now. It's got through to him. De Ligt. And the referee brings it to a close. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more.
And the finish! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Gomez. Van Dijk. Robertson. And the counter is on. It's the through ball. Big chance! Good steal, he just read it. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And here's Mohamed Salah. Isak. It's a goes to finish! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Gomez. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. De Ligt. Mathieu. Plays it out to the flank. It's got through to him. He's got it, and he's got time. Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Bruno Fernandes stands over the ball. He'll be looking to dink one in. Plays it out to the wing. Bruno Fernandes. How about a shot? He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Cut out in the nick of time. De Ligt did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Ball through needs to be good here. He's got the ball, he shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defending of the desperate variety. Mohamed Salah absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
He's had a go! And he just whacks it away. That intervention was very necessary. Mathieu. And help's available out wide. That'll be a corner. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Stitch defending, but that'll do. Maguire hit the slide tackle there. Gomez. And that is going out for a goal kick. And the through ball is intercepted. And it's played forward. Van Dijk. Robertson. Maguire does well there. Alert. Mathieu. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Ball's loose. Who's getting there? And the referee brings the first half to a close. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Forward it goes. And it's got through. Towering header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Salah. Right through the middle. Isak. And here's Mohamed Salah. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Hits one! No mistake! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Time and again they are repelled. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Gomez. Back to the keeper and go again. Salah. Gets away from his opponent. Big chance! Great idea, just poorly executed.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Laid back in. Shaw has come steaming up from the back for this.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Has a pop! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a...
Tries a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Shaw is charging up on the overlap. Up to meet it! Really well taken goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Attempts to play it through. He's got options out wide.
Liverpool are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Timely intervention. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, if something's going to happen, it's going to happen now.
They need something heroic now, or a lucky break, or a kind refereeing decision. Anything.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Surely a shot!
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are... that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tries lifting it over. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Nice touch. Gets into some space. It's well blocked and back out it comes. And it's played forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. Hits one!
Oh, and things were shaping up very nicely there after the little drop of the shoulder.
And it's Alexandro. Jones. Isak. Well read, he sorted that out. Chance to break. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's gone for it! He's delivered all right!
Liverpool are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Brazil didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Forward it goes. Got offside that time. Alexandro. Out to the right. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, they could break here. Oh, good ball. Mathieu. That'll be a throw-in. Mathieu. Hoists it forward. He's in!
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Jones. And it's Salah. With a delicate ball. It's a brilliant interception. Casemiro. Could move up a gear here. Cuts it out. Alexandro. Casemiro. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looks to set one up. And that is not finding anyone. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Battles to win it back. Hits one! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He's clearly asking too much with that. Jones. Gomez. It's found its way to him. Tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. That intervention was very necessary. Massive leap! Knocks it away. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. And there's the end of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Brazil need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Vinicius Junior drives it forward. Forward it goes. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Liverpool have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Marquinhos. Timely intervention. Danger averted for now. Cut out in the nick of time. Plays it out to the flank, and the counter is on. Oh, good interception. Casemiro.
Liverpool have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Brazil still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Isak. Decent looking ball. Surely. Goes for goal! And again the keeper stands strong. He just whacks it away. What an adventurous run from a defender. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mattia. Gomez has given away a free kick. It's Casemiro.
Liverpool really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
He's through the middle. Isak. He's left his man. And the finish! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Dashing forward at pace. A chance! And a shot! He's made sure that that won't get through. And he's pulled him up for that challenge. Vinicius Junior gets away from his opponents. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Van Dijk has got himself a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Neymar. Has he picked him out? It's a great ball. He's had a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster their energy levels now.
And it's played forward. A buccaneering run from the defender. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Defenders on the back foot. Neymar. It's Neymar! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping.
And that is that. Brazil puffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Brazil lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was
for address.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it and he's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick. Mohamed Salah. Robertson. What an adventurous run from a defender. In with a header! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's Neymar.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Neymar. Neymar! Oh, the ball's come loose. Mohamed Salah displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Now, and the finish! Robertson knocks it away.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's got away. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, good interception. Neymar. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Could be a chance. And the shots! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Brazil take the lead.
Still a front.
He's had a go! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Emenike could move up a gear here. It's a loose ball. Oh, real danger here.
Big chance! You can get that clear. Good ball, it's found its target.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Good clearance and very necessary. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Neymar plays it out to the wing. Well read, he sorted that out. Mohamed Salah. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Robertson. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. A real chance to break. Brazil are ahead here, but it's a fragile lead. Shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Brazil are in control here on the brink of half-time. Marquinhos goes looking. Neymar. Van Dijk. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. That's great strength on the ball. Be the last act of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Brazil are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now surely! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's left his man. And now the breakaway. Breaks on here. Gets away from his opponent. Neymar shapes to shoot. Cleared away. Emilique, and they win it back again. And it's Neymar. Has a hit. Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Away from immediate danger.
Chiesa.
Decent looking ball.
Isak goes for goal! And in it goes!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Isak. A chance!
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty.
Brazil present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
So having trailed, this to go ahead.
Oh, he's hit the bar! Matia. Isak.
Well played, he saw that coming. Looking to break out here. Oh, some tackle that. Ball is over the line. Neymar. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to...
He's gone for it! In it goes! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And they've been caught out here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got options out wide.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
In with the challenge, and it's Neymar. Now, can he capitalise? He's in! Oh, shooting chance! He scored! Brazil are back in business!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Hoists it forward. Oh, they could break here. Timely intervention. Liverpool can't seem to retain possession. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Chiesa.
And the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Liverpool take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
The final seconds now. Marquinhos cuts it out. Liverpool have a free kick. Mattia, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Isak, cut out in the nick of time. Just brushed off the ball there.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Has a hit! Isak. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Neuer can claim that. Goretzka. Rudiger tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. Jones. Rudiger positions himself well and cuts it out. Hoists it forward. And that's a throw. That's not going to make it. Sane tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Pings it out wide. Keeper's got good distance on that. Liverpool are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Goretzka. Gnabry. Germany still to register a shot on target. And here's Gnabry. Oh, that is asking. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Goretzka. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's been taken straight back. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Goretzka is fouled. Kimmich. And it's Goretzka. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah has been caught there. It's a foul. Robertson tries lifting, goes for goal! It's being played forward. That's a decent ball. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Liverpool get it back again. Robertson. Decent progress down the left. Whipped in. Rudiger with the clearance. Could move up a gear here. Back to the keeper and try something new. And here's Sané. He's got through. Oh, what a ball!
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Time to deliver. Gets it back. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Robertson tries to stroke it through. And he heaves it forward. That's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it. Close-sport half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Germany will have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he's there to cut it out. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Liverpool just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Rudiger battles to win it back. Goretzka. Now it's Gnabry. Kimmich. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. It's found its way to him. He's through the middle. Now, can he capitalise? Into the box. Knocks it away. And here's the chance to counter. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Now it's Sané. He's had a go! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Germany grab a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Beautifully done. Looking to break out here. No way through there. Kimmich. And it's played forward. Dashing forward at pace. Jones.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Belts one. Rudiger. Goretzka. He's picked him out. He's had a look. Has a hit! Robertson attempts a clearance. Can he deliver? He's got away. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Goretzka. He could be in here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kimmich. He's found his man. Oh, good interception. Forward it goes. Emenike. Timely intervention. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Hoists it forward. Emenike. And it's Van Dijk. Van Dijk. He's had that put on a plate. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. He's left his man. Chance goes for goal. He scores. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. They're more than happy to take the muscular approach. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And now they can launch a counter. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. There could be